Why are you in business? And I don't mean by that question, what are your reasons for being in business? Might be tax savings, might be flexibility, you want to take care of your family. It may be that you just need to make some extra money. But the why you are in business goes much deeper than that. Because you see, those first whys may get you into business, but they may not sustain you to stay in business. Hi, I'm Lorna Rasmussen, and I'm in business here in Costa Rica. This is my office in Costa Rica. And I just felt this was a really important item to talk about. We've talked about it a little bit in the past, I believe, but it's so important that you revisit your why, because guess what? Sometimes you have a why and you solve the problem and that why doesn't exist any longer. But what do we mean by a why? A why is really an emotional reason. Those first things I was talking about, the money, the flexibility, the time, all those things that may have caused you to think about going into business, but not sustaining you in that business, those things are here. They're in your head. However, to really sustain your business and to build your business and to feel passionate about your business, you really do need to have a bigger reason that's more emotional. And that would be like the school teacher I just met, who had developed this methodology for teaching children, particularly ones who had learning disabilities. She could teach them how to read. And it worked amazingly well. In fact, she said she got teachers sending her kids that they couldn't teach to read, and she would get them reading in a very short order. So she really had developed a fabulous way of teaching these kids. The problem was she didn't feel supported by the school, and she didn't feel supported by the other teachers. You know, maybe they were jealous of her, who knows. She decided that she was going to leave teaching, start her own business tutoring. And she said, because she believed in herself and she believed in her methodology, she felt comfortable doing that. And as a result, she's developed a wonderful business tutoring children, having great results as she was in the schools, but now she was in control, and that's what she wanted. There was another woman I met who had a very heavy, time-wise corporate job, and it ended one day when her nanny showed her a picture of her baby taking its first steps. And she just thought, I can't do this. I'm missing out on so much of my child's life. And the only way that she could figure she could earn the money that she needed to earn, but also have that experience with her child, was to have a home-based business, a business that kept her in the home, gave her flexibility, gave her the ability to be there with her son. I want to tell you about what my why. My why, I think, is one that a lot of people would relate to. And that was, I just got sick and tired of being sick and tired. I had been in business for years and years and years, so that wasn't the issue. The issue was I was in business following my passions. I wanted to help people, so I was a coach. I was artistic, and I wanted to do all kinds of things in the area of women's rights. I became a documentary filmmaker to do that. I did things because I had a passion for them. And then one day I woke up and said, you know what? I'm going to have to work until I die, because everything I had done up to that point had not made me. I didn't know how to make it financially work for me. And so as a result, I felt I had to find a business where finances was the main thing. Now, just like those other people also had other reasons, their head reasons, along with their heart reasons. My head reason said that I did want money and I did want flexibility. My heart said, but I want to do it helping people. So I picked a job, or a company rather, to work with, and did so for 2 decades that did those two things. So that's, again, my why took me to the place where I found a company that really did for me what I needed, gave me the money and gave me the heart thing. So this is why your why, understanding, being very clear about it is so critically important as you make choices about the business you're going to start, choices about the type of business you're going to go into. And you'll hear me talk a lot about this. I really feel I am a lifestyle entrepreneur, that the things I've chosen are chosen because of my lifestyle. Costa Rica is one of those things. I wanted a business that would bring me down here, allow me to work here, and be focused on here. And that's why I've started a business down here in Costa Rica, but working all over North America. So these are the things that we're going to start this with our 5-day challenge that's coming up, to help people really hone in on their why. Because to me, that's the place you start. You start at what's going to propel you emotionally and intellectually into a business to keep you there, sustain that business, and make sure that you're successful. So definitely subscribe, and in the next couple of weeks you'll get more and more information. I'll put some down in the notes, but I'm looking forward to doing that with you and helping you discover your why.